Welcome back to Malamek Art. This is part 2 of my unboxing from Wendy. And you can find her on Instagram under the name Canadian_BACO. And I just wanted to say this has been so awesome. Swatching these has been great. So I'm starting with the M-gram that she sent. And I do not have any of these colors. These are brand new for me. So it's really cool how she kind of hit on all the ones that I didn't have for M-gram. She's like an excellent gift giver. She knows me so well. I love paint. So the Quin Red and the Quin Rose differ, where the Quin Red is like this very warm color and the Quin Rose is this cool color. So that's kind of neat for mixes. This Quin Rust on the top right is like a deep Quin Gold, but they call it Quin Rust here. And it makes a lot more sense calling it Quin Rust because it's definitely like this golden rust color. Quin is short for quinacridone. And this is a Quin Violet, which is one of my favorite for mixing skin tones. And this hooker's green was really nice too. It's a PG7 and a PY110, and it comes off really deep and cool. I mean, there's some warm undertones, but it's great for mixing. I would use this a lot. This would be a really good sap green alternative. Next is Viridian, which is pretty common for Viridian. It comes off very light and warm and granulating, and yeah, it's not a lot of pigment in this in any Viridian. They always come off very light. This is a beautiful burnt sienna PBR7, and this is another color that I really enjoy. I probably will pick one of these up. I really love it that much. It's a neutral tint, but it's got this, it's made with a violet and a green color. So if you put those two together, kind of like the hooker's green and the Quin Violet, you'll get this. Well, not those two colors, but similar to those. And I really like that neutral tint for its very violet undertone. And a beautiful ultramarine blue with the granulation in it is very, very fine. And as far as oranges go, I kind of really like deep oranges. So this kind of is very warm and pale. It would be very useful for mixes. And the Prussian blue, what can you say about Prussian blues? They're all pretty much the same. It's a PB27. And this one's very good. This is another one that kind of shocked me, the permanent alizarin crimson made with the pigment PR264. And I'm going to look on my list. Lucas 1862 does a Madder Lake Deep with PR264, and it's a lot more violet than this. I really like this particular version of this pigment. And I've been looking for a raw sienna that sort of is more of a golden raw sienna, and this definitely fits the bill. It's like almost like I am converting myself to an M-gram believer now. I really enjoyed all of these colors. Another favorite of mine is a gamboge yellow, and this Indian yellow is perfect for that. It goes from a creamy butter out to a nice translucent, very, very, very finely ground. Beautiful. And I'm not sure what to think about this mineral violet compared to Holbein mineral violet. I would say that the Holbein version is a lot better. Although, I mean, it's really fun to play with. It's very granulating. And for it to be a purple is really, really nice. Nice granulating purple. I can't wait to try this with some mixing to see what would happen. Maybe some phthalo blue, like maybe a phthalo blue, I don't know, red shade maybe that's in this Daniel Smith pack. But and this turquoise is a nice green version of PB 15-3 and a PG7 mix. It's beautiful turquoise. A lot of other brands call this like a peacock green or a peacock blue. And I've never bought a buff titanium. This is Daniel Smith now. So it was really cool to try this out because this is one of the higher, brands there are, and I'm getting a buff titanium. What sort of, and I don't know if my brush was dirty, but it kind of comes off as this really strange, almost clay greenish undertone buff titanium, and I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, but that's the way I'm kind of seeing it here. And this is a nickel azo yellow, beautiful. It always tricks you when you go for it. It looks like it's going to be like a burnt raw umber or something, and then it comes out as this really bright azo yellow. And I've been wanting a Potter's Pink, and I'm finally get one, and I'm so excited to see that it sort of beautifully separates. It frustrated me that it didn't give me like color payoff right away, but it's absolutely gorgeous when it dries. It does this beautiful pattern. And that Quin Coral is really beautiful too, great for portraits. And here's the phthalo green yellow shade, which is nice and light for beautiful greenery. And I do have these next three, but I'm actually going to leave them. I'm not going to do a whole one for them because I have others, swatches of them. This format is mainly for my my binder that I'm keeping all my swatches in. So here's the Lunar Black. First there was Phthalo Blue red shade, and then the Naphthalene Maroon, and then this is Lunar Black with a Mineral Violet. Excuse me. So there you have it. Here's all the swatches. Stay tuned for the rest of the video where there's some time lapses and me going over the dried sheet of this. So stay tuned. All right, I'm back to just kind of go over what I found with all of these. I just wanted to point out that these two brands, this is all Graham up here, and down here is Daniel Smith. So, and I already have these three colors, this one, this one, this one. So I kind of played with them down here just to kind of show the color. I've been compiling all of my swatches in this very large book over here. I'll kind of pick this up and show you of all of my paint swatches. So I would be just doubling up on those three colors. There we go. But I wanted to show that those don't mix together. I put them wet on wet with each other, and they did not mix. It's really strange. And this is the Lunar Black with the Emigrant Mineral Violet, and they kind of mix together. They're both very granulating. It's kind of a neat mix. So this is Nickel Azo Yellow, and this is Quin Rest by M. Graham, and it's a PO48. This is a PY150, and you can get this color from those two. This is a PO48 and a PY150. So this is M. Graham's Nickel Quin Gold. So usually when you swatch out a bunch of colors, you kind of see consistencies and inconsistencies in the pigments, and they really vary per brand, but you sort of find the consistencies, and sometimes you can learn how to make your own convenience colors. Whoops, where's the convenience color? Like right here, just by learning the combination of pigments. Now this is like a, I think, Moon Glow by Daniel Smith, these two colors. I don't have Moon Glow, don't hold me to it, but I think that this is so pretty. It's just like that color. It has a PV19, which is a violet rose color, and a PG7, which is a green color. And those two mixed to this neutral tint, which is more on the violet side. I think that's gorgeous, and it would be really great replacement for some Daniel Smith Moon Glow, or I think it's Shadow Violet. I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, so here they are. And I can't thank Wendy enough. I really, really appreciate it. I am ecstatic. Oh, the other thing is this Queen Coral is a PR 209. This is by Daniel Smith. And up here is the Quinn Red by M. Graham, which is a PR 209, same pigment. This is comes off like a little bit more granulating, but I think it's just the paper. So it's pretty much the same pigment. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you in the next one, and I'm also very grateful. Take care.
Sun, how are you? Skies above. Gee, it's great to be alive and love. Good, good. Good morning, sun. Good morning, life. Good morning, sun. How are you? Skies above. Gee, it's